Hey guys, Possess Sunny Place back again with that so far. You know what happened, some fun time, fun fight, other fun stuff now too. You know the usual stuff. Now time for the
How the
talking
fuck did I
moments.
get this over, for my medal? I figured you'd
Basically a
call
Mass
once and say,
Effect.
pulled
It,
your boots out of the fire.
every mission you talk to but it made the game feel nice and
If
more
we
open.
present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on
Honestly,
stage
more open,
listening to
honestly.
politicians make speeches for a couple of hours. Fun, fun.
Yeah,
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why
yeah.
don't you tell me why you're really here?
Took a hill to talk, to hang out, and see.
How's the
Status
Normandy
update,
performing? Is she
talking
everything
about
you said
him,
she'd be?
She's the
us
best
up
ship in the
to.
fleet. If you've got a
Go
pilot
ahead,
who knows how
Blanco
to
2.
handle her.
Blanco 2.
Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up.
No Mafia game, action
The Normandy's
land.
probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
Basically, most sci-fi offer with this series is action moments and
I like to
counter
know my
moments.
crew. Mind if I ask you a few
Basically, if you
questions?
like action like counter,
I can see where this is
the
going.
counter moment very
Background check on me, do
fun
you?
too.
Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain.
Something
You
more
want
counter,
me,
some more action.
I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
What
What are you
disease?
talking about? Are you sick?
You mean you didn't know?
Oh,
Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic. But I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bone.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
nickname.
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
I was just
Okay.
thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
Look, I didn't.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
One of the
Christmas
instructors in
time.
flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
I need to know
Okay.
more about this Vrolik syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe.
People are good.
I was born with over a dozen fractures, hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
Wow. Wow, that's great. Thank you, technology. You can close. Well, in the next game, you can close or reopen them as well. I think you do this game. Yes, what about wait? Well, okay, that's better now. To tell you, Dr. Crop will mainly crap out after a little while. Yes, why are you talking to everybody? You have to.
Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander?
Get side missions too. You get my side missions to talk to everybody. Basically, the whole side mission talk to your character kind of started basically with this game. Or I have them later on. This game has started everything.
With just you and me, you can
Well,
consider
not
it-
really this game.
That's a generous.
Yeah, I think this game mainly.
I think there's something wrong with all.
No, wait. KOTOR did. This game just improved upon KOTOR. Made a modern day version of it.
Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
I hear you. I play something before.
I'd call it human nature, but
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus.
Also, but
tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Okay then.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a
dang.
platform when I was there.
Wow, a lot more beautiful now.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
That makes some sense.
You were all teenagers. I'm sure you found other ways to occupy the time.
I'm not the sort who does that kind of thing, Commander. Not lightly, anyway. There was a girl I spent a lot of time with. A week after our clothes on. Rana. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich. But she was smart. And charming as hell. Beautiful. But not stuck up about it. I think you'd have liked her.
Huh. Seeing how they love interest with a young man. Very young.
Maybe she felt the same. But things never felt together. Training, you know.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah, this basically exploring the world by artists and world building.
Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect,
Oh,
they were damn quick on the scene.
yeah.
Jump Zero is a long way from home.
By somewhat
What was it like?
accidental.
The Grand Gateway to Humanity looks a lot better in the vids. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No bearing on this.
Alenko, there's no regulation that says you can't be friends with your commander.
I appreciate that, Commander.
Yeah.
I just don't want you to think that I'm a whiner. Besides, I've got my past squared away.
Here he is. He took over the back room. Oh, poor Ben. No, I'm kind of weird. I'm sleeping here. I'm not injured.
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
And he's pleasing I have to cut though. Heavily sent evidence. I don't know how YouTube
You're
goes to
okay.
that nowadays.
Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
All of them.
I never
Sorry,
properly
but
thanked you for saving
don't
me
want
from
you to
death, Commander.
ban on
If
me.
you hadn't shown up,
Oh, a glitch with Corn and
I'm
just
glad you got
disappeared.
there
Like
in time.
the footage got cut, and I don't know how it happened.
I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks
My
at me
footage
and
got
cannot
cut on
trust
how it
them.
happened.
But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
I know.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
You may think this is Dawn. Kinda is and isn't. But I'll probably save it after we do the Citadel one. Come about it after.
Tell
You know
me
what's
about yourself,
good?
Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
You must enjoy something about it.
I love my work. Seeking out history's lost secrets has a special appeal for me. You were actually touched by working Prothean technology. That is why I find you so fascinating, Commander.
Looks
Fascinating.
like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Relax.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my
Yeah.
time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
I
Goodbye.
should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Commander, how are you?
Garrison.
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Such as
What?
Probably
by Kaito walking between them.
I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was CSEC, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments, or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
He's not
Wow,
impressed
really?
going after Saren?
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
Spectre.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received
Wow.
special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
Too
Not all
bad.
Spectres are like Saren, you know.
Of course not. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, CSEC's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Not cool. I know some people can imply Caesar
Just because
and
you
made
can't
decide
use
that
rules doesn't
I
mean you should.
still.
I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it. Thanks, Commander.
Big Boom and will. Didn't end with a system, a small
Have a minute
system.
to talk.
Oh. What's about?
Keep an open door policy.
Of course.
If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
Yeah. Yeah, I book I read once about
Right.
a rule breaker
Things are
basically
different
below.
aboard the Normandy,
Yeah.
But I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
What? What do you mean, man? I'm like, they could kill us any time.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we
Yes,
should
they're
give
going
them
to
the
Miami
ability
blow
to
'em.
systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
Right. Everything
You
you
don't
trust
the
them.
Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
We need allies.
Standing up for
Not
ourselves
doing our
doesn't
allies
mean
are basically
staying alone.
helpless.
I don't think we should turn down allies.
Yeah.
I just think we shouldn't bet everything on them staying allies. As noble as the council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
I don't see that as inevitable.
Look, If you're fighting a bear and the
Wait,
only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really.
A bear was sitting down like
Species
jumping,
always
stabbed
more
the bear.
important to them than humans are.
This is an Alliance warship, not the Parliament floor. If you're Earth first, vote for the Terra Firma Party.
Terra Firma is a pack of jackals. The founders had ideals. These
Yeah.
days they just play off xenophobia and bigotry. I hope my
Okay,
reasons
then.
are more rational. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to
Okay,
think of
then.
these interests as our own.
It doesn't sound
Yeah.
like you've worked with aliens before.
No, sir. Mainly I've been groundside, part of the surface garrison forces. I did get a rotation on a space station for training. Every Marine a rifleman, every rifleman ZG certified.
Just a rotation?
That's odd. Your record is spotless and your technical scores are exemplary. You should be serving with the fleet.
Anyway, that's why I haven't served with many aliens, Commander.
Something suspicious going on. Oh boy.
I come from a military family too. My parents were both Navy. Anybody in your family we might know?
Couldn't say, Commander. We probably have a lot in common. You join up to carry on the tradition?
I don't
Yes.
think they meant to start a family tradition. But after 16 years on ships and stations, how could I spend my life on the ground?
You're lucky. I spent most of
Yeah.
my career as groundside garrison.
All right. I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're going to have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
Why means that?
I'm glad there won't be a problem.
Act well.
Anything else you need, Commander?
We'll talk later, Williams.
Looking forward to it,
Yeah,
sir.
normal party.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
Yes, we do.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Wait, you
Why
met
didn't you
him?
tell me this sooner?
I would've if I thought it was important.
Keep
I'll
talking.
decide what's important. Now tell me how you know Saren.
Yeah, we don't want to be inspired by Ghost Ship.
Mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well, and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men.
That's nice.
So
That's very nice.
I didn't know
Saren was with you?
recruiting mercs.
it was
Wow, that's gotta be real looking.
He only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
Okay, that makes sense.
What did Saren want with the ship?
Maybe we're looking for some ancient artifact.
He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
This is interesting. The cargo.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there
Maybe it was
was anything
something
of value
else.
on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it.
Maybe
sooner.
something very old. We ship got to like maybe what we're carrying.
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every
Whoa. I got feeling based one rule. Yeah, that's
So long, Rex.
dang.
Shepard.
I'll find my video now. So, good luck, guys. Good luck.